thing I want to ask you is about tithing. Do they still tithe in your church?
Yes.
So what is tithing? Give me that. Let me do one.
I know what tithing is. Tithing is supposed to be food and the supplies in the church,
okay,
not
so
money.
Why are they tithing?
They don't tithe me. I don't pay tithes in church. I put $1 in. That's it.
When you go to church.
That's all I do.
What you tithing, bro?
Just $1.
26?
That's
$200?
Just $1.
You tithing though. And that ain't a Levitical priest.
So I give just
okay.
It's about helping somebody. So I just give $1. I don't give hundreds of dollars. I just give $1.
Listen, when we were tithing back then, so give me tithing and get to the point about it being a Levitical priest. I really want to help you out because you're speaking facts. You're speaking facts. So when we tithe, it was what? Like you said, crops, food, wine, all that stuff, right? It was never money, right? Okay. But who are we supposed to give the tithe to?
Bring it out. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a non-violence Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to do harm or break the laws of the land, that you must contact the proper authorities as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1.
Hey, all praise to the Most High God. Give me the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
We are the real Jews, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the true Jews according to the Bible. Understand that. We are better than black, African American, Native American, Hispanic. We are the real Jews, and we're here to preach the truth. Read. John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth. Jesus Christ said, ye shall know the truth. Black man, Hispanic man, ye shall know the truth. That's right. And the truth shall make you free. And the truth shall make you free from all these lies that we've been told, that we're still being told to this day. We are going to teach the truth. And the truth is, we great. We are God's chosen people. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Let me tell you something. We went into slavery, and we came off them slave ships. And then we made what? After we got emancipated, we made Black Wall Street. Like 40 years later, only we can do that with no therapy. You understand? Because we are the salt of the earth. Read. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. God said that we are holy. We are different. We are separate. We are not the same. We are holy from everybody else on this planet. Yes, God did make 18 nations, but out of those nations, he chose Israel. He chose the black man, Hispanic and Native American man. Read it from the top. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. He chose us to be special unto himself. Therefore, we got stipulations. Therefore, we got laws to keep. And somebody, I know what y'all thinking. We ain't got to keep the laws. But somebody tell us otherwise. Somebody show me in the Bible where it says we don't have to keep the laws of God. Because if we didn't have to keep the laws today, then give me Revelation 22. Then why does it say this? The last book. Hey, sir, over there at the machine, real quick. Come here, sir. Let me holler at you real quick. I got a question. Do we got to keep the laws today? Give me Revelation 22, verse 14. Revelation 22, verse 14. Read that. Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments. It said what? Do his commandments. Hey, the scripture says, blessed are they that do his commandments. So when your pastor is telling you that you don't have to keep the laws of God, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. Understand that. We got to keep the laws today. Read it from the top. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates unto the city. For without are dogs. Hey, so those who don't keep the laws, hey, sir, can you come over here real quick? I got a question. Do we got to keep the laws of God? How do we make it to the kingdom of heaven? Read that part again. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters
And who?
Hey, bro, real quick, come real quick. Do we got to keep the laws of God? Do we got to keep the law? Because our pastors tell us we don't got to do it. They tell us just come as you are, live how you want to live. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then a rapist can make it to the kingdom of heaven with a righteous man. And that don't make sense because God is a just God. Hey, sis, real quick. Let me talk to you just for 1 second. Read that again.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
The scripture says, blessed are they that do his commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. As a result of us not keeping God's laws, we are cursed today. We out here getting jacked up. In case y'all wondering why this world is turned upside down, it's because we don't want to keep God's laws. Give me verse 15. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all.
Hey, sis. All right, go ahead.
To do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses is telling us, he said, hey, listen, if we don't keep God's laws, then all these curses are going to come upon us. And this is why we went on these slave ships, because we didn't want to keep God's laws. That's why we're getting gunned down today. Atrocities is happening to us like George Floyd or Trayvon Martin. This is why our brothers and sisters are getting taken by ICE to this day because we are a cursed people. Nothing has happened ironically. These things are happening because we are cursed.
Wake them up.
Give me verse 32. I want them to hear that real quick. Read that. Here's the curse right here. No, give me Amos 3. Amos 3. Give me the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. You can start at verse 1. And because we don't want to keep God's laws, God is only dealing with us. He is only jacking us up. We're getting judged. He gave us the laws. He's giving us the judgment.
That's right.
Read.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear these words that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole families which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Hey, first of all, he said, hear this word, O children of Israel. Not everybody. Oh, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, listen to this.
Bring it out.
Against the brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
No, everybody.
You only have I known.
We got to really harp on that.
That's right.
You only have I known.
Right.
That's possessive.
Right.
God only knows you, meaning he's only dealing with you.
Right.
God don't care about everybody, man.
Right.
Get that out of your head. Everybody's not going through what we are going through.
Right.
Understand that. Read.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's the heavy part right there. Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities. He said, I'm going to punish, I'm only dealing with you, so I'm only judging you.
Right.
I don't care about everybody else.
That's right.
That's what God is saying. Read that again.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hey, what's going on, bro? All praises, man. How you hear about us, bro?
TikTok, Instagram, I see y'all marching everywhere. I've seen y'all downtown a bunch of times.
So you interested? Have we intrigued you yet?
I wouldn't say I'm interested, but I've said I learned a lot from watching you guys and other folks that's been talking.
All praises. So do you know you're an Israelite?
Yes.
Okay, so how
I know, I'll tell you, I know, what is the building that's downtown that's on that wall? It's a building downtown. It says was it School of Israelites or something like that?
IUIC.
That's another group.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Okay. And I learned that my grandmother is in one of those tribes. I asked my father because he's a deacon in the church, and the things that you guys talk about, I moved home recently and I've been talking to him about it. And a lot of things you guys say are actually true.
It is true.
He's been speaking it to me.
So check this out. Give me Psalms 107 and then Psalms 107 and 20. So listen. The reason why we teaching this Bible is because we jacked up, bro.
That's right.
And we've been lied to our whole lives.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
And
That's
we
a big
are the
fact.
real Jews. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a big
So
fact.
we're giving the solution to the issues in our communities.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And the solution is right here. We have to start applying this. It sounds good, it look good, and it is good. But it's even better once we start keeping these laws. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 107, verse 20.
Yep. Read.
He sent his word and healed them.
It said he sent his word and healed them. Man, we didn't all went through some trauma, right? This is the real healing for that trauma. Not weed, not having sex with multiple hoes, not out here gang banging. Ain't none of that the real healing, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the healing. And it might sound crazy because we think the white man wrote this or that Bible's old, it's outdated. But bro, I'm telling you, all of us can attest to this. We come from the same place you come from. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know?
He sent his word and healed and delivered them from their destruction.
It said and delivered them from their destruction. Man, where mostly black people stay?
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 10. In the projects, in the ghetto.
In every state.
In every state, bro. And especially if it say Martin Luther King. That's the hood right there. They redlined the hell out of us, didn't
I'm trying to tell you.
they? It ain't ironic, bro. It's because we don't want to keep God's laws as a people. So God has cursed us. God ain't no this ain't no blue-eyed, blonde-haired God. He the real deal.
Since I've been a kid, I've always got in trouble for at home. I'm from Louisiana. I used to get in trouble for questioning God, and that's what they say, don't question God. But I would always ask, if the Bible that the man is standing in front of us is preaching about, and he says that he gives the description of God from that book, and then in churches they have that picture, and then they have it on fans, they have it on shirts. What are you teaching me? And first of all, I got questions to ask. And then they say, hey, don't do that. Nah, that's why I always have to step back.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ blessed. Deacon Abiel in the building. Listen, subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma YouTube page. We got a lot more content coming out. We got the captains, we got the officers about to drop some fire. Stay tuned, and don't forget, fix your faces on IUIC Oklahoma. Stay tuned with the latest and greatest content that we got coming out. All praise be to the Most High God. Shalom.
You still go to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched myself, and my dad told me, he said, he's a deacon in the church. He says that you can go.
Okay.
When you start to figure out if they're not teaching what's right, go ahead and leave. He said, don't cause no issue or nothing. He said, but if they are teaching something that you haven't heard about, or learn, or giving you something that you never even, like, let's see, how can he put it? He said, they're teaching something that's interesting, that you've never heard about in the Bible. He said, sit and listen and take what you need to take. He said, because what the pastor's preaching is not for everybody. It's for some folks that's in the church.
So I want to ask you a quick question. I asked if you still go to church because the black Christian church, they teach lies. They teach for filthy lucre, for money. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that too.
Okay. So one thing I want to ask you is about tithing. Do they still tithe in your church?
Yes.
So what is tithing? Give me that. Let me do one.
Oh, I know what tithing is. Tithing's supposed to be food and the supplies in the church,
Okay,
not
so then
money.
why are they tithing?
They don't tithe me. I don't pay tithes in church. I put $1 in. That's it.
When you go to church.
That's all I do.
What you tithing, bro?
Just $1.
26?
That's
$200?
Just $1.
You tithing though. And that ain't a Levitical priest.
So I give just
Okay.
It's about helping somebody. So I just give $1. I don't give hundreds of dollars. I just give $1.
Listen, when we were tithing back then, so give me tithing and get to the point about it being a Levitical priest. I really want to help you out because you're speaking facts. You're speaking facts. So when we tithe, it was what? Like you said, crops, food, wine, all that stuff, right? It was never money, right? Okay. But who are we supposed to give the tithe to?
Bring it out.
That's
The people, the people in the community.
No, sir. Remember, the Levitical priests. That's who we're supposed to give the tithe to. We're scattered abroad today. We barely know we Israel, right? We don't know who the hell the Levitical priests are today.
I never heard that word before.
Okay, we're going to get that. Deuteronomy 14, verse, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 22.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt truly tithe all thy increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year.
Right, so like you said, we tithe the seed of our increase, right? Get to the point of who we give it to. What verse is that? 20.
On that page, the last verse on that page.
Last verse. Yep.
And the Levites that is within thy gates, thou shalt forsake him shall not forsake him, for he hath no part nor inheritance with thee. At the end of 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all the tithe of thine increase.
Okay, so we were supposed to give our tithes to the Levites because they didn't have an inheritance. They didn't have a land. So we had to give them the food. We had to give them a place to stay. You understand? We had to give that to the Levites. We can't just give that to no random person. For one, and we were supposed to be in the temple. We had a temple around that time. You understand? We don't have a temple. We don't know where the Levites are. We don't tithe right now. Now you said, one more thing. You said be a cheerful giver.
Yes.
That's called alms. We are to give alms. So you can give, you know what I'm saying, but you don't tithe. If you want to give, you can give how you want to give. What's that about on alms? Tobit, give me that. I'm gonna show you that real quick to separate the difference from tithing and giving alms. Because today these pastors are lying.
Oh, yeah.
They're lying, bro. They don't. You gotta pay $100,000 to holler at TD Jakes. You didn't have to pay Christ nothing to holler at him because he cared about your salvation.
Right.
These pastors don't care, bro. They just telling you whatever you want to hear so they can get paid.
Right.
Read on.
The book of Tobit, chapter 12 and verse 8.
Yeah.
Prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness.
And so, see, alms is giving. Again, you don't have to brag about it. You just give what you want to give, and you keep moving. More on that. Read.
It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. For alms doth deliver from death.
And that's the key point. We give alms to this day. We don't tithe though. You will never hear us say anything about giving tithes. Give me tithes. Give us tithes because we don't do that now. We don't do that anymore. But we do give alms so we can continue the mission to spread the truth to brothers like you and these sisters out here. You understand? That makes sense? One more scripture.
The book of Sirach, chapter 35 and verse 10. Give unto the Most High, according as he hath enriched thee, and as thou hast gotten, give it with a cheerful eye.
Meaning, don't be feeling bitter like, I gotta get these alms. Give it with a cheerful eye. Give it according to what you can give. Like you say, you give $1, then you give that dollar in alms. You understand? That's you being in the spirit when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, sir? Let me holler at you over. Come on here real quick. So, what's your name again?
Justin.
My name's Young. What we letting Justin know is he don't have to tithe today. There is no more. The day of tithing is over. You understand? You go to church?
No, not really.
Okay, that's good. Don't go to church. Don't go to the black church. You understand that you are an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
And the reason why, give me Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to show y'all how we know we Israel, if you don't mind, Justin. I'm going to get into that. Because the Israelites have to keep God's laws today and forever. The reason why we, as a people, are getting jacked up is because we didn't keep God's laws.
Right.
The reason why this happened to us is because we didn't keep God's laws. Y'all think they really just came into Africa and gathered us up like that, bro? They can't even beat us in a foot race.
Right.
They ain't even smarter than us. God had his hands on that. That's how this happened. Watch this. Get to the read for 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
curses, shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So break it down. Moses said, listen, if we don't do what God says, then all these curses are going to come upon us and overtake us.
Bring it
Now,
out.
curses are good or bad? How so? Because every Disney movie I've seen, a curse is bad.
Yeah?
Enlighten me.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
How I feel about a curse. To me, sometimes, well, I'm from Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
Most times you hear about voodoo, sometimes you get a curse of good.
Okay.
Somebody can bless over your life, and you have grandmothers and aunties and uncles that's praying. And my
I've
dad
actually
even
heard
told me some people can pray a prayer that can take you down, and some people can pray a prayer that you don't even know that's taking you up. So those are basically fighting against one another. So me, a curse can be good and a curse can be bad.
All right, so listen, I heard that. That voodoo is witchcraft. It's bad, all right? A curse is bad, okay? But I have heard that before.
Bring it out.
It's bad, okay? So, he said all these curses will fall upon us.
Jacob, he's from Honduras.
All praise. What's going on, Jacob? Hey, y'all are Israelites, so listen to this. Y'all came right on time. The blacks, Hispanics, and natives are cursed as a people. God said if we don't do what he said to do, then we would fall into these curses.
Right.
Now, I'm going to give you a curse. Give me verse 48. I want them to hear 48. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bring it up.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
All right, so listen. He said, hey, if you don't do what God tells you to do, then you're going to serve your enemy, which we do today.
Right.
We have to go to our enemy. Literally, y'all are all pulling up to get gas from your enemy. Y'all don't have no central station for gas. You're coming in here to get water or some type of food, right, from your enemy. This ain't owned by us. This is not owned by, ain't nothing out here owned by us.
Wake 'em
Now, they
up.
call this Texas. This was y'all land first.
Right.
And they took it from y'all. They took it. They took San Antonio, Austin, all of this, California, the whole land. They took it from y'all.
Wake 'em
You
up.
understand? We have to go to our enemy for clothing. My pants, I just saw it this morning. It said made in Bangladesh. Bangladesh? I said, dang, this is made in Bangladesh from our enemy. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on real quick. I'm getting to the point. All right. So look, watch this. Read on. Now, here's the key point. Watch this. Read.
And in want of all things.
And
he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
It said, he, your enemy, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. This happened to Northern Kingdom. This happened to Southern Kingdom. When Christopher Columbus came over here, Hernan Cortez and them, when they came over here and took y'all land first. But when they went back to Spain, they put y'all on slave ships. And they put chains around y'all necks. When the British men came over here, you already know what they did, bro. You already know about slavery. You know how it goes in 1619. They put chains on us and didn't take them off till 1865. You understand what I'm saying? I know you familiar with slavery too, right? You familiar with slavery? What's your name, bro? Steve? All right, hey, Steve, so we telling them that they the Israelites according to the Bible, and we going over curses.
That's right.
Who had chains on their neck? Watch, I know Steve knows. Yeah. Who had chains on their necks?
Wake 'em up.
Huh? Who had chains? You know about slavery? All right, all praise to the Most High. So listen, we as a nation of people went into slavery because we didn't keep God's laws, right? And these curses are, give me Deuteronomy, Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Watch this.
Teach the people.
I'm going to let you hear this real quick. The book of Deuteronomy, or Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Watch this. Y'all speak Spanish? Y'all got family members that speak Spanish? Okay, I'm going to get to that. Watch this, read.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read it out.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Because I always had questions. How did we go into slavery? And why are we the only ones that went into slavery like this? Because they say everybody went into slavery. But everybody didn't go into slavery and lose their nationality.
Bring it out.
And lose their land. And be put on slave ships. So God said, he said, what?
Ye were sold. Verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath.
Because we upset God. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no blonde-haired, blue-eyed God that we dealing with here. We dealing with the real deal. He said, I kill, I heal, I make alive. So if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to sell you into slavery. Read it from the top again.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath.
How you think we move God to wrath? What we do? What you think we did?
Not follow his commandments.
Boom. That's it. That's it, bro. So read on.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
Meaning we served other gods. We fell into Catholicism. We fell into Islam. We fell into all these other religions that ain't got nothing to do with us. Because this ain't a religion. This is just who we are. This is our nationality.
That's right.
There's more on that?
And not to God. Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you.
So we forgot our God. We forgot who God really is. We forgot who we are due to slavery. You understand what I'm saying?
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.